Hey unicorns! So as my evening usually goes, after a long day of filming videos, editing, posting, all of the craziness and the hard times, just kidding, of being a YouTuber, I'm tired. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go watch some YouTube. So there's been this thing going around, especially with some of the bigger YouTubers, where they've been making these videos about what's wrong with YouTube now opposed to when they started. I'll just watch it later. But finally, tonight I was like, you know what, I probably need to start watching these videos. What's wrong with YouTube? You know, like this is just kind of what I was born into as a new YouTuber. No, YouTuber. So, you know, I was like, what do they have to say? Like, what's wrong with it? So I ended up watching Markiplier's video, PewDiePie's video, Hank's video, and RJ's video. That's it. The not Adam. That's okay. Sorry about that. So I was watching all those guys' videos on it, and I was, you know, I got really intrigued in this. And then I was like, oh my god, they're right. Like, since I have not been doing this for very long, I did not really notice what was wrong with it because I was not a YouTuber back in like, well, not really 2005, but I wasn't a YouTuber 5 years ago. So therefore, I didn't really understand what to compare YouTube now to until I was listening to their personal opinions. But when I started listening to these guys, I was like, wait, they're right. Like, a lot of them were talking about how... A lot of them were talking about channels that are created for just the drama. Just for the drama, and they're just earning money off of other people's drama, for instance. For instance, there's a lot of drama going on with a lot of YouTubers. Like, ooh, I should make a video about this, because I'll make money off this, but it really annoys me that they're making money off of drama from these YouTubers, and a lot of the stuff that they're talking about is really personal. Like, I don't watch Tobuscus very much, so I don't know much about his alleged or whatever rape stuff. I'm not gonna get into that at all. But, I mean, that's a really personal thing, and no channel should be talking about that. That's a no-no. Like, don't talk about some personal drama like that. I don't care what kind of channel you have. Do not post any drama like that about nice creators like him. Channels like that sicken me, and just looking at their thumbnails and just reading their titles makes me cringe and think about how awful it would be if it was me. Like, I try to put myself in their shoes and try to picture, what if that was me? Like, what if, let's say, someone makes up rumors about me or some awful stuff like that, and somehow it goes big and everyone's now talking about it. Would I want some stupid effing channel like that talking about it and just spreading the lies even more and making my life worse than it needs to be? No! And honestly, this is ruining their careers. Like, come on. This is not right. None of this is right. No one should ever have a channel like that where they're, I mean, literally, without me subs, they're probably making money off of this. And that is so cruel, and it's so messed up. Now, as I was kind of talking about a little bit earlier, I didn't really know what to compare the newer YouTube to, because I wasn't a creator back when these guys started. But as I was watching their videos, I was hearing about how it used to be more personal. Well, it's still a personal thing, I mean, in the name, but it sounds like it used to be a more family sort of thing for the whole site, channel, for the whole site. And it just sounds like the whole site in general used to be more of a nice place, not so cruel, and obviously it was a lot easier to be found, because I have argued a lot with a lot of people, especially my parents, because I mean, they're right here, about YouTube and how hard it is to be found. But it's incredibly hard these days to be seen and to be found and to get yourself out there, and it should not be this hard. And that's one of the things that is really annoying me about YouTube now, opposed to what some of these guys were saying it used to be. Because it shouldn't be this hard to get more subs. It shouldn't be this hard to be found. It shouldn't be this hard. But it is, and it's really, really stupid. And I hate it so much. And honestly, one of the things that these guys are pointing out is that YouTube is more cold. Like, just in general, like, just the site itself. I'm not talking about specific channels anymore. I was watching some older, like, early Dan and Phil, and yes, I watched Dan and Phil, but earlier videos like that from, like, way back when. Also, like, early Smosh and all of that stuff. All of those guys who were on YouTube way back when, like, around the time when it started. I feel like YouTube has become a really cold place, hence all of the drama and everything, and all of the people who are being really mean on here. I still like YouTube. I still love YouTube. I still love making videos for it. Obviously. It's so stupid. I just wish things were different, and I just wish that things used to be how they were, or how they sound like they used to be. I don't know if I've said this, because I've been filming for a little while, but if I have, once again, I have not been on YouTube for very long. I do really wish that I had started my YouTube channel up sooner. And part of it, which this is just a thing to people who would like to have a channel.
Rant.